Sarah Polk was very up on diplomacy, and her strong suit happened to be intelligent political discussion.
She made no bones about the fact that she really took an interest in politics and that she was her husband's partner.
She grew up in a political household in Tennessee. Her father was a local politician, so she grew up loving politics. She married James after he won a seat in the legislature because she would not have married him if he'd been content to be a clerk.
Unfortunately for James K. Polk, he died just 3 months after leaving the White House, and Sarah began a 42-year widowhood. Polk Place became something of a shrine to her husband, and she would invite anybody who wanted to come for a visit to see the objects that they had collected throughout their long and illustrious political career.
She lived there for many years on her own, and during the Civil War, generals on both sides would come and visit her to pay their respects to her. That's a very interesting commentary on what a beloved status she still held.
She was, earnest about her husband's work. She went to every post she could go to with him. She went through that arduous journey. The hardships were terrible, they really were. She was very well liked in the diplomatic community. They had met all kinds of people, friends and enemies and others, and they had to make things work and things work out. They were very experienced people. Frankly, they were more sophisticated than what was around them.
She very much felt that women should develop their minds and cultivate scholarship as much as men. Pretty path-breaking at that point in our history for a First Lady to do.
We know today that First Ladies have causes. Literacy and reading would have been Abigail Fillmore's cause. This bookshelf was part of the first White House library.
She much preferred to retire to a room with a good book to standing in a receiving line making mindless chatter.
We know that Abigail was a very wonderful seamstress. We do have her quilt here, a very colorful quilt called the tumbling block pattern.
She was one of the true intellectuals. She loved reading. She was very caught up on politics and liked very much being a part of all the cultural accoutrements that came with living in Washington.